Well, g'day everybody, it's Fergy. Got some really cool new lures that just came in from McLures. The new set of lures here for mainly particularly barrel tuna, some really big stuff. Wait till you see these things under UV light, how much they glow. I'll put a picture up, you can see how good they glow. But what's going to happen now? I've got to rig these. And rigging scares the hell out of a lot of people. It used to scare me as well. I think, oh, what size hook? Do I run a single? Do I run mono? Do I run wire? There's lots of options, so I'll give you an idea. So single hook there. The idea of a hook, if you're running a single hook, is the hook should be just big enough to go over the head of your lure. That's pretty much the simple rule for your hooks. Now, for the bigger stuff, particularly these, if you're chasing marlin and barrels, which you will be on these big lures, a lot of people like to run wire. That's some nylon coated wire in there, down to a single hook with a bit of shrink tube to hold it straight. That's quite good. That's one way of doing it. Some people like to run double hooks. So do I run a double hook like that? So I've got one up, one down, so there's two hooks in there to catch. Some people like double hooks, some people hate double hooks. It comes down to personal preferences. But, excuse me, at least one thing the team at McLures have done is made it pretty simple for people. You can go into your complete angler, dandy on ringwood, etc. and just pick up these. They're pre-rigged, ready to go. So that's your twin hook rigs ready there. And the single hook rig ready to go with mono. It's got the second crimp in there. I've got one out of a packet here. So you've got all these beads as well. The hook is already shrink tubed on there. Why do we shrink tube it? So that it can't pivot and gives a better hook setup. Why you got all these beads though? That's one thing people look for. Why so many beads? What the beads are for is to allow you to set your placement into your lure there. Like on this one here, I'd probably take off that 3 beads, I reckon. Hold that up into there. See where the hook sits there. It's still just inside the skirt. So I'd put one more bead in it. So that'll sit tight up into there like that. And the hook is just down there at the bottom of the skirt, just sitting out a little bit. Now, if you are fishing IGFA rules, make sure you read up on the regs. There's regs about lengths of leaders, etc. I don't run that, so I'm not worried about that. My goal is to have that hook sort of just hanging outside the skirt like that. And those beads, you can simply just work out how many you want, take the extras off, and you've got your crimp and your scuff tube here, everything to make your own rig. So that makes it really easy. So don't be scared of rigging. Just go into Complete Angler, Dandy Ringwood, pick up some of these pre-made rigs from McLures, pick up some lures there, get out there, catch some tuna and some marlin, whatever you need to chase, Spanish mackerel, sailfish, everything on these. But if you're not sure, just ask the team. They'll rig them for you as well. But that's a quick little thing there from McLures. Now, I'm going to get here and start rigging.